going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave, and we're coming at you with another episode of Wrestling Reportedly. That's right, where we round up all of the reported news on the old wrestling dirt sheets. And there's really only one big one that we want to talk about because something happened whilst I was asleep. And that is Becky Lynch is now reportedly off No Mercy. Yes, it was originally reported by Dave Metlzer over at his website. That's right. I forgot it. Meltzer's reporting that WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch is off of No Mercy with an undisclosed injury. He was in his infinite Meltzerism. He was not clear on when the injury happened or how long she'll be out. So, I mean, he didn't really have a lot of information. So I had to go dig around for sources, man. I had to go find somebody who knew what was going on. And that led me to finding a brand new correspondent. So we have a report from the brand new Dead on Dave Productions correspondent. Let's hear from him now. Take it away.
Hearing about Becky Lynch being out of No Mercy tonight reminds me of the futility of life. There's no light. There's no hope. There's nothing but darkness. Nothing but despair. There is no good left in this world. And Becky Lynch was the one thing that we all can cling to as a hope in that dark, dark world known as the women's division of SmackDown. Now, we must all just pray for Eva Marie to come save us all. Excuse me, Dave. I must go. I have to cut myself into pieces, for Becky was my last resort.
Well, don't cut yourself into pieces. I believe he wants to be known as Dark Dave. I found him. Look, I found him on Craigslist. You'll find weird shit there. Okay, Thank you, Dark Dave. Don't cut yourself into pieces. Doctors don't want that. But okay, he was no help. He didn't really give us any new information, so I had to keep digging, and I did find a little bit more information. And James McKenna of Pro Wrestling Sheet, the same guy who reported on the Randy Orton injury. He was the one guy who was reporting that he would be out longer than people thought he was going to be. This latest one with the stitches. Everybody else seemed to be wrong. He was confirming all of it. So, and he's got a nice little recent track record of being right with these things. And he confirms that Becky Lynch will 100% be off the No Mercy pay-per-view card tonight, and may even miss the rest of the month. While the injury remains unknown, neither WWE or Lynch has publicly commented on it. However, it does seem like it is all but confirmed right now. It's speculated that she could still be on the card, but will not compete in any way, shape, or form. All right, so what does it mean? We got the news out there. Now, what does it mean? Well, really, it sucks. I mean, plain and simple. They have a history of overreacting to injuries, especially ones that they're not sure of. We saw that with Sasha Banks. Now, Sasha Banks is a little bit more of an injury risk than Becky Lynch has been throughout her career, so there might not be anything to worry about as far as her getting stripped of the belt or anything like that. Typically, if they're only going to be gone a month, they just kind of, bury the match and they don't really allow anything to happen. Now, are they going to have her do an injury angle where, Alexa or somebody else, maybe even Marie or somebody else returning, comes in and destroys her? That is one way of going. They don't necessarily have to. With this era of honesty in reporting, like transparent, not honesty, but kayfabe being dead and all, they could just be straight up honest that Becky's hurt and Alexa can kind of lose her shit about it. But I think that they need to do something to replace it, because that was a big match. It was arguably the third biggest match of the night, And if you don't care about the Intercontinental Championship, it was the second biggest match of the night. People were excited about the fact that Alexa Bliss was going to get a chance at Becky Lynch for the belt, and now that's not happening. So they're going to have to do something, whether it be, I don't know. I really don't know. Alexa's going to have to do something that's going to make people forget that this happened, or at least not care as much. I don't want to see her cut a promo. I don't want to see her just destroy Becky. I want to see her win an important match. Maybe even, I've never said this before, and I don't know, it doesn't happen very often in wrestling. But what about this being, and this is just off, I swear to God, I didn't write this beforehand. It just kind of hit me. We see the Hell in the Cell is about to happen with friggin' Charlotte and Sasha Banks. So what about SmackDown getting a little bit of history of their own? Do the interim championship. Like have Becky unsure of when she's going to be able to return and let Alexa compete in a match for the interim championship and have her win, right? So now you have 2 belts. Becky returns. And then I believe that there is some kind of Extreme Rules or some kind of pay-per-view, TLC, something coming up. Do the first ever women's ladder match in WWE for the title. That is something, and you know what? Becky and Alexa might be the 2 perfect candidates to do it. It's a really, really cool thing, and we haven't seen it out of the women. And you can take from the old Shawn Michaels angle a little bit. I think it would be kind of neat to see the Razor Ramon Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Championship feud. It would be kind of cool to see Becky and Alexa in that same vein. It would be pretty neat. I think it would work out well. It's just an idea. What do you guys think of that? And what do you think of Becky Lynch being off of the pay-per-view tonight? I know some of you are going to be very, very upset. I'm upset. I want to see Becky fight. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, hit me up on Twitter at DeadOnDaveV. Like, subscribe, and share. Support the channel. Support the channel. Keep on supporting. We'll see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. It'll be a little bit later on tonight for your No Mercy review. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining me. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends like all the guys on my featured channels list. Tommy C. over at Shot from the Point. Tommy NC. Gun Cannon. I think Tutaw's still on there. Andre Corbiel's on there. All kinds of people. Go check them out because they're all awesome. We'll see you next time right here on Dead on Day Productions. Keep it copious and peace.